Hey guys, how's it going? So I think you might have noticed that there's a new map out. That means we got a new update for Thursday, or in Ninja Kiwi terms, Friday. But it's Thursday for me, and we got the new map called Downstream. And this is an advanced map, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go over what I like about the map, what I don't like about the map, how difficult I think it is, and then I'm going to get into the strategy a little bit, and then that's probably about it. So first of all, what do I like about the map? Well, to be honest, not that much besides the difficulty. Now obviously this is a super duper hard map. I guess we'll talk about the difficulty first. How difficult is it? It's really freaking hard. And why is it really hard? Because there's really not that many spots where you can put towers very well, and you have two places where the balloons come out of. Even though they're kind of close together, it's still not that fantastic because you can't get really too many towers that'll actually shoot straight down that line or hit both paths. So it's still kind of a problem. And those two paths turn into four paths. Even though they do it kind of late in the map or kind of far down the map, it's really bad still because there's four places. It's kind of like the rail track, but the rail track I felt like I had a little bit more control over what the balloons were going to do, but this one is completely random. I don't like it very much for difficulty because of that. I think if they left it with two paths, it would have been a nice, good, solid difficulty for an advanced map, but because of that, I think it's actually really hard. I think it's almost too hard. Expert map, I mean, I think this could probably pull off an expert map pretty easily. Definitely harder than the clock and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think about the difficulty. Yes, I do think it is very hard. I will probably get you guys a hard video up pretty soon. I don't know exactly when, but I should get it up pretty soon. I do have a huge test tomorrow, so I have to go and study. I should have been studying a couple hours ago, but then I saw the new update and I'm like, holy crap, gotta get this for you guys. So yeah, I'm kind of sacrificing my study time because I want to do this for you guys. I probably won't do the daily challenge today. I might do it tomorrow. I probably will do it tomorrow as soon as I get back from my classes. I'm sorry that I can't do the daily challenge for you guys, but yeah, I'm going to be really busy with my test. I have not studied one bit. I got my test tomorrow. It's going to be pretty hard. So now let's talk about what I like about the map. What do I like about the map? Like I was saying before, it is kind of difficult, so that's kind of good. I mean, we don't have that many super duper difficult maps. Besides, just a few. You got like the castle, and that's really about it. I mean, unless you talk about Deluxe. Deluxe has a couple more hard maps, but for this one, not really. And then what I not really like about the map at all, well, I don't like that it's kind of just plain. It's just green and blue. It seems like they just threw it together. Like there's nothing really going on. They just put some random bushes in a couple places, and it is not like Snake River at all. They kind of just copied Snake River's idea but made it look like crap. For example, in Snake River, you can actually see running water. It looks really brisk and clear and fun. And this one's just kind of dirty green and blue. It just looks bad. Like, I don't like the map. I don't like the way it looks. I mean, there's just flowers everywhere, and it seems like they just copied and pasted stuff. I mean, I don't know exactly how they code things, but that looks exactly what they did. That looks like exactly what they did. The water, I haven't really checked. I guess you can't put boats on them, but the water is just kind of not really good at all. I mean, I didn't even use boats in my strategy. I probably could have. It probably would have helped out a bit, but still, I didn't like the way the map was set up. It seems like they want you to use boats more than they probably should. And these little islands, there's like 3 islands that you can really put towers on very well, and then on the outskirts you really can't put towers on them very easily. And like I was saying before, because of the 4 different paths, you have to, and you probably want to use spike factories on this one, but because of the 4 paths, it makes it really difficult to do that. And without spike factories, it's really hard to no lives lost. So that's really all I got for that. Let's go over the strategy really fast. I didn't use any boats on this. I don't know why. I just kind of wasn't thinking about using boats. I'm probably going to end up using boats on my hard strategy, but let's see where that goes for me. So yeah, this was called Downstream, and I started off with a tack shooter and 2 dart monkeys in the back there. And the 2 dart monkeys were just kind of the cleanup just to make sure I got no lives lost. And yeah, it is a lot harder to get no lives lost than it is to just beat it. It's a lot harder for no lives lost because you can't really use spike factories well, and because balloons easily just leak through separate paths randomly when you don't want them to, when they should probably get popped. And then what you want to do is get your tack shooter as fast as possible up to 2-0, and then you can kind of chill and just get a banana farm pretty soon. And once you get your banana farm, that's when you got to be a little bit careful around like 11, 12, 13, right around there. You got to be a little bit careful because balloons could easily leak because you got random yellows coming through and random pinks and stuff like that on 15. So yeah, you got to be a little bit careful. I wouldn't say this is really like a super awesome walkthrough. I'm just saying, you know, this is how you beat it if you really, really need to. I don't like really when people copy my strategies to beat a thing because I think they should learn from how I do it and then go back and not replicate it, but make their own strategy that's even better than mine, or at least try to make it better than mine. Things that you're like, oh, I don't like that he did that, and then change it, and that's a good idea. But yeah, once you get your tack shooter up to 2-0, get a farm, and then probably what you want to do is either get a boat right around now or a ninja. And I went for the ninja because I felt like he helped out a bunch with popping the random balloons that were getting by instead of just leaving it up to my dart monkeys. Also, for level 20, you want to make sure you get at least one glue gunner, and then the second glue gunner pretty soon after that. You know, 21, 22, right around there is probably the best time to get it. Don't forget about your farms, though. You're probably going to need a couple farms for this strategy. Once you get your couple glue gunners and your ninja, you're actually going to be good for a while. You just want to be a little bit careful on 27, I think. 27 is a little bit difficult because you're kind of aiming for really, really strong balloons, not a lot of really, really weak balloons, with this strategy especially. I did make a couple spike factories, so I did make 2 spike factories in the pretty soon, I think around like 25, and then I got my 3rd spike factory pretty soon after that. I don't remember which round. I kind of used my ninja as my main popping power, and I also got a boomerang monkey, and I don't really know why I put the boomerang monkey there, but it just seemed to make sense. So you guys can reposition your boomerang monkey if you think it's going to work out a little bit better than that. But I did get a 2-3 boomerang like usual, but it didn't seem like he had that much popping power. So that was kind of a little bit of a problem for me. And then I kind of just got a village, got a 4-2, or at least a 4-1 ninja monkey, and that helped out a bunch for the ceramics and stuff like that. You might want to use a couple sets of road spikes on 40 if you're really, really having a problem. And then for level 43, you want to get a super monkey. For level I think 41, I got a 0-2 monkey village, which isn't totally pertinent for the strategy because your ninja monkey should do most of the damage, but I felt like I should just get it just to be safe for later rounds. You could probably save money or get a farm or something like that if you want to instead of that. I just kind of wasn't thinking, to be honest. I didn't realize that I had a ninja monkey, even though it sounds really stupid. I didn't realize he had camo detection already. I was just not thinking for that one. So yeah, you guys don't really, really need that, but it could help out a little bit for later rounds. I might just say, you know, get it soon after that, or just get it for level 42. And then get your super monkey. Maybe not for 40, but definitely for 43. If you get your super monkey for 43, I'm not saying that you're not gonna, well, you should be totally fine if you get your super monkey for 43 and you got your ninja monkey already set up. Should be like no problem. But then level 46 is a little bit difficult because there's not a lot of good spots where you can put a lot of Moab popping power towers, and you want to pop them really, really fast because you want your glue to do some action. So what I did on level 46 is I made a 2-1 super monkey, actually, a 2-1 super monkey, and I used a couple sets of road spikes as well. And those road spikes were actually pretty important in popping the Moab fast enough so I could get them glued and get a bunch of my towers popping as fast as possible. Soon after that, level 49, you want to be just a little bit careful. Just try and get a Robo Plasma by level 49 and 50, and then you can farm a little bit more if you want. Farming quite a bit on level 49 and 50 is probably not your best bet. You want to just get that Robo Plasma, and then you're going to be fine for like 4 or 5 levels. And then you want to try and get 2 Robo Plasmas for level 60. I also got a glue gunner, a 0-3 glue gunner soon after that, and that really helped out for my strategy. I felt like without that glue gunner I probably would have been screwed. And I switched the spots of the ninja monkey and the glue gunner. I just deleted my ninja monkey because I didn't feel like he was doing very much later in the game like that, but glue gunners do a lot. Especially with level like 63 and 60 in helping you pop a lot of balloons. Level 63, you can also upgrade your other 2 glue gunners up to 0-2 if you're really, really afraid of level 63, but I think you don't need to do that. Like, if you noticed, I actually survived, but I barely survived. And I think I survived mainly because I had a couple of those 3-0 boomerangs set up in the back there, and those helped out a bunch. Those guys were doing a lot of damage to those balloons, and it might not look like it, but they were doing a lot of damage. So yeah, I just spammed a couple Robo Plasmas, And that's pretty much it for the entire strategy. I mean, up to level 65, you just got to be a little bit careful. You might want to get an Arctic Wind around 63 as well. Arctic Wind plus the glue will totally rape those ceramics. Level 65 is not as important for that Arctic Wind and all that, but you still probably want to use it just to help out quite a bit. I think that's all I got for the strategy. Like I said, I'm going to do the hard No Loves Lost one soon, but I don't know when. So probably tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, maybe. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know. Somebody asked me to do February 4th daily challenge, and I can't do it because it's impossible. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. And have a really nice day.